versus Dowd. Opening face-off from Braehead. Pitter-patter, let's get at her, and it will be the Steelers taking over first, and Dominic Cormier, D to Huitala. Across to the back post. Tremblay drops it. Jasper poke check by Saigo. Good play by Saigo, but here comes the veteran Dowd. Dowd with a shot, and a first touch from Ida Kallio. Good rebound control.
Yeah, and he lost his stick early in that shift there. You see it in the corner. He's going back to pick it up, but so he had no stick on this shot from Dowd here. He just squeezes it between his arm. And
Mitchell Hurd, who makes his first shift. Lakovic with a hard angle shot on the backhand. Not a bad idea there. You either get a rebound or a face-off. Oh boy, listen to the crowd. They are, well, this is not a bad idea by Lakovic, because sometimes a goalie comes off the post there when you're along the goal line, so the veteran savvy.
Physical style of play, it might suit him, it might not. We'll see how the game plays out.
We mentioned no Mikko Jusala. Seitz, I mean, after 30 goals in Coventry last night, Seitz hasn't found footing in Sheffield. Here's a chance they score! What a shot, what a finish. Tremblay makes it 1-0 Sheffield.
We talked about how important face-offs were. We see the Steelers here getting control. Dowd goes behind the net. And they feed it right out to Tremblay, right in the slot.
Gives it away to Schwartz. Schwartz turning, firing. Rebound was there for half a second for Nielsen. And now Nielsen and Diffley have words. Schwartz comes in, and cooler heads will prevail. I mean, Nielsen is the type of guy who plays hard. He plays the game the right way. He won't back down. And Diffley's not going to allow anyone easy access.
Yeah, good follow-up shift by the Steelers there. We talked about how the Steelers are winning the puck.
Newman, tap pass back to Hazeldine. Hazeldine gets a shot through. Looked like it might have come off of Newman, but Langen's trying to battle to the crease, and Tansy's having none of it.
Another good supporting shift by the Clan there. You see, giving the player with the puck always having an out. What a little triangle formation.
Backhand pass to the captain. Sidorov dances away from Balma. Sidorov off the left pad. It bounces back on Greenfield. And as Greenfield always seems to do, recovers well from that first shot and makes sure the rebound's covered up.
Oh, great play in the neutral zone by Sidorov. You see him just, as they're trying to box out in front of the net, making it difficult for the defenders.
Nielsen broke a stick. Gentile to Hurd. Hurd tries to stuff it home. Good save by Ida Kallio. Throws on the brakes. Comes back to Harper. Harper tries to come back over. That's a great stick by Burke. Burke to Langen. Langen goes out wide. Langen waits for support. He's got it in the way of Teppo. Teppo with a shot high off the mask of Greenfield. Out wide. Here comes Forbes. Forbes to Mitchell King. Mitchell King into the goal mouth, and Paré was pulled out, and he ends up in on top of Greenfield. Paré was pulled down. Let's have a look here. This is a great play by Forbes, and then Mitchell King to Paré.
Yeah, great through and two by the Clan there. You see, good back check.
To Cliff Poo. Off the skate of Sidorov. And here's Nielsen. Nielsen finds Schwartz. 2-on-1. Schwartz in. Schwartz drops it back, and Schwartz to McKay. McKay's shot was blocked. Bounces favorably for Tremblay. Here's Jasper. Jasper with the shot shouldered away by Sammy Ida Kallio. Give away to Dowd. Dowd to Jasper. Jasper hit a rolling puck, and he chipped it wide. McKay. Yarushek redirects it for Lakovic. Here's Reese Kelly. Reese Kelly also making a return here. Gave the puck away, and here's Teppo scores! Up top shelf where you keep the good whiskey. Teppo makes it 1-1.
What a play by the Clan here, getting in first off that turnover. Reading the play down the boards. And like you say, Teppo just popping into the slot and makes no mistake over the glove. Steelers are just trying to work it around the boards, picked off. Teppo comes in from the point and just rips it over the glove of Greenfield. He's almost got no chance there with a one-timer. Even closer in than that first one we saw earlier on, but you see him come in from the point, he's inside this circle and just rips it high over the glove.
Nielsen. Nielsen again trying to find Sidorov. They find a little bit of chemistry here now, Nielsen and company. Here's McKay. McKay with a shot, another good save. The rebound is blocked by Huitala off the stick of Nielsen. 1 minute to go in the opening stanza. Tape to tape with Sidorov. Sidorov with speed. Sidorov with a shot. Off the cheater of the glove of Greenfield. Popped up into the air. Out front for Nielsen. Nielsen couldn't get into a shooting position. Sidorov to Fram. Fram with a shot right into the chest of Greenfield with Schwartz on the doorstep. Again, no rebound to be had from Greenfield.
Good speed on the entry by Sidorov, as you said, and he got his own rebound behind the net, able to control that puck.
The aforementioned Sidorov back to Fram. Burke to the back post, trying to get that pass through. Yarushek is in front, and now Yarushek's going to stand up to Doherty. Sidorov is there as well, but you can see what Burke was trying to do, get that to the back post to Sidorov, and now Yarushek's not happy with Tremblay. And I know Tremblay is a testy character, but I can tell you he wants nothing to do with Yarushek as far as size and strength. Shudra against Nielsen. Newman. Hazeldine around the horn to Kelb. Kelb chips it up the wall. Nielsen with a long pass out wide to Newman. Here comes Newman. Newman with a chance and a great stick by Shudra. Shudra stick on stick forces that puck high and wide. Second power play for Glasgow. Here's Fram, so too many men on the ice. Here's Burke. Burke with a shot. It's into the body, into the equipment of Sidorov. Well, how did that not go in? It was a great shot from Burke, and somehow it ended up right on the goal line, but Greenfield, and he's the best for a reason, isn't it? I mean, let's have a look.
I like that play. Burke coming downhill, picking up some speed. Connor McDavid style, they just...
Saigo to Kelb. Kelb with a shot, and Greenfield will hold on with Nielsen coming in, looking for a rebound that doesn't materialize, and a good penalty kill for the Sheffield Steelers.
Yeah, nice quick play by Kelb, but I don't think he saw Nielsen.
Cormier. Transition back now for Sheffield. Here's Gentile. Gentile with a shot. Ida Kallio makes the save back out front. Gets stripped by Paré, albeit momentarily. Paré against Pooh. Cliff Pooh to Sautorn. Power play is over. Sautorn with a shot. Big rebound for Balmus. It came off his shin pad. Long change. Pooh. Here's a chance. Good save by Ida Kallio on the silky smooth Balmus. Here's Forbes back the other way. Forbes make sure to gain the red line. It's a battle. Here's Cade Nielsen. Ryland Schwartz. McKay with a shot. Nielsen was in front. And again, even when there's a screen in front, Greenfield makes sure there's no rebound.
Yeah, I like that play by Nielsen. He sees the shot coming in.
Back to Cormier. First power play of the evening for the visitors. Balmus down low. Well, and Hurd out front to Balmus. And a great play by Paré, and Lakovic will send it up and down. Cormier drifts it back. There's nobody home. That's going to get out over the line. Harper had Langen coming at him, and now Burke. Burke to Newman. Newman's alone in front. Newman, oh, what a save by Greenfield. He just comes into this building and stands on his head time and time again. That's a great. He pushes off from the left skate across. Hurd and Langen. Langen wins the faceoff. Hazeldine drops it for Burke. Burke out wide of Balmus. Burke in front. They score! Newman! 2-1 Clan!
Big face-off win by the Clan. It was obviously a set play. Hazeldine dropped it to Burke, and he comes all the way around the horn. He keeps moving his feet, and Newman just jumps out and makes no mistake as he meets Greenfield to the top corner.
Saigo. And how about Burke? Burke is so patient there, but this is a danger moment. You got to be ready. That's off the crossbar. A chance in front right off the crossbar. Sautorn sends it towards goal. We got the long flowing locks as well out there. Here's Sautorn. Long shot, Ida Kallio with Tremblay once again going to the danger area. Ida Kallio makes sure there's no rebound. Threads the needle to Jasper. Jasper off the outside of that pad, and well, coming out front was Sidorov against Jasper. Playing with fire right now in their own end, and Pullman has seen enough. Pullman rims it. Cormier shouldered away by Ida Kallio. There's a rebound in front. They score. Gentile off a broken play taps it home. 2-2.
The Clan have got numbers back. A little bit of a broken play. Just gets thrown on net and just ricochets off that back post. To Gentile there, not a lot of opportunity. See, good save there. That just ricochets across. They kind of loses track of the puck. Almost just.
Sidorov comes in to help out. Sidorov back to Schwartz. Schwartz. Sidorov. Hazeldine with a shot, nobody in front, and Greenfield will snap that out of the air.
Better shift by the Clan here. Good support along the wall. Nielsen may be waiting for that puck to reverse down behind the net. So
Poolman, Hazeldine. Hazeldine with a shot, rebounds there for Nielsen. Greenfield collapses, flops down, and covers up.
not much of a screen there initially, but Greenfield's almost screened by his own defenseman there as Hazeldine whips this through.
Cliff Pooh weaves his way through the neutral zone. Good shot, good save by Ida Kallio.
Nice shot by Pooh, just coming through the neutral zone. It's getting pretty clogged up here. Sees a little opportunity to get that shot through a screen, but
Langen, well, that's offside as the buzzer sounds. So we will have overtime as we head off to 3-on-3 action in Braehead Arena. Overtime is a go. Well, Langen's just going to rub him out there, and Langen's going to send it on to Fram. Fram and Pooh in a foot race. Fram with a chance, doesn't get the shot on goal. Tried to get it out front to Burke. Hurd slows it down, rolls it through. What a save by Ida Kallio. Saltorn had the game on his stick, and Ida Kallio says, not on my watch. Here's Hazeldine. Hazeldine with his shot, blockered away by Greenfield, and we know Hazeldine's got that in the locker. He had an overtime winner against Marseille in preseason. Newman carries around. Newman trying to get someone to fall. It's out front. Oh, what a save! Schwartz is denied by Greenfield. Shot Saiga with a good defensive lane. And now here comes Darian Kelb. He had some magic last week, and does he have magic this week? Kelb with the shot. Oh, he didn't miss by much. Could not find the twine, though. Here comes Kelb again. Kelb threads the needle. They score! They score! They score! Jason Fram calls game. 3-2 Glasgow. What a finish from Fram.
unbelievable speed by the Clan just off the turnover. Isak came right back and Kelb takes it wide. And the net drive stick down. Oh, makes no mistake. Greenfield made that big save. No more than 30 seconds before, but what a play by Kelb, using that speed wide. Clan had some fresh bodies. The Steelers maybe caught out there slightly too long, but some great saves at both ends by both goaltenders in that overtime.